welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I am here with my first month in review video for 2024. That's right, we're going to be going through the diamond paintings that I worked on in January of 2024, and I'm going to be sharing some snapshot thoughts with you, little kind of mini reviews, and talking about some things that I have planned for the month of February. Now, I have to be just really real authentic with you guys. You may very well be hearing the sounds of my dishwasher running in the background. I started it this evening without thinking and remembering that I needed to film a video. Can't stop at mid-cycle, and I can't wait till it's done, otherwise I'm not gonna have time to film and have this up for you guys when I want to. So I hope that you'll just go ahead and come along for the ride. Hopefully it won't bother you too much. Anyways, so I do have my diamond painting logbook handy. You'll see this, I tend to show this in all my month in review videos, just a quick little look. You guys, we're coming close to actually filling up this entire thing in 2024. We're gonna finish this for sure, and I'm gonna have to get started on a new one, so that's gonna be really fun. But I like to track stats and what I liked about a kit, what I didn't like about a kit, and any other kind of notes that I wanna make. And yeah, so the month of January, we started off the year on a really good foot. I was seeing lots of fun things happening in the diamond painting world, and I feel like I had a really nice start to my year as well. I completed a total of 3 diamond paintings, and I have 2 to 3 whips going into the month of February. It was a good month on YouTube too. I put up 21 videos, including some that I really enjoyed, and I think you guys seem to have been as well, but I'll just mention them. I did do a video that I've been meaning to do for a while on how to store completed diamond paintings. That's a question I very often get, and I'm really happy with the storage solution that I've found at this point. Where I'm 150 diamond paintings plus in, and I wouldn't have the wall space for all of that if I tried, and I don't want to throw them away. So I also did a video where I shared all of the dragon diamond painting kits that I have in my stash. I'm affectionately referring to it as my dragon diamond painting hoard, and that was part of me kind of kicking off what I just feel like is going to be a year of all things dragons. It is the year of the dragon as far as the Lunar New Year goes, and dragons are just one of my favorite mythical creatures and subjects to diamond paint, and I thought it would be really fun to just jump in and be like, yeah, let's just make this the year of all things dragon. So I had that video, and I also did complete a dragon diamond painting and have the goal for this year of working on completing at least 1 dragon diamond painting each month. So we're off to a good start. That being said, I want to go ahead and share with you the actual diamond paintings that I've completed and talk to you a little bit about them. This first diamond painting that I worked on this year is called Lune. It is by the artist Cherriuki, and this version is from DIYMoon Shop, which has since been bought, and I believe that the name has changed, and they have a new manufacturer and a lot of new artists and stuff, so I just always want to give that kind of explanation. But this was 50 by 50 centimeters, 40 colors, and had round diamonds, and I put a little extra mark here because this was a really special kit. This was a fun milestone kit for me. This was finish number 150. For me, as far as my diamond painting career, did I use the word career? As far as that goes, and so I wanted it to be something really meaningful, and this kit has been in my rainy day stash since 2020. My rainy day stash is just kits that have special meaning to me in some way, and that I want to often sit on doing and save and savor them before I work on them. And this, I think, I was looking back, I think this may have been one of my very first rainy day kits. It was one of the very first kits I ordered from DIYMoon Shop, and I absolutely loved it as soon as I saw it. And yeah, so this was, oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about with this kit. First, I'll go ahead and just address it, but if you saw a whip and chat I did earlier in this month, where I said in just even the title of the video, I left my diamond painting out in the rain. I tell the whole story there. Long story short, I had to seal this diamond painting because the glue was slippery, the drills weren't, some of them weren't perfectly flat on the bottom, so the drills were really easily coming off and moving. So I sealed it, and then after I did the first layer of sealer, I used, by the way, Minwax polyacrylic and clear gloss finish. I'll do my best to remember to link to a dedicated video where I talk about just that process. But anyway, I set it outside to just kind of set, and so we weren't smelling any fumes. It's not really mean, wax isn't really that fumey, but I thought I'll set it outside. That'll help it just set really well. Well, I forgot about it overnight and woke up the next morning to rain. It had rained overnight. This was not something I expected because I live in Southern California. We don't get rain very often. And the good news is, you guys, the sealer saved it. No diamonds have fallen off, and it appears, I mean, it still has a little bit of the stiffness to it that comes with when you seal a diamond painting. I only did 1 layer of sealer on this one. I may do a second layer just after its little vacation and time out in the rain, but honestly, I'm delighted and pleasantly surprised to see that no harm done. It's fine. So I guess you could call this a test and a little advertisement for Min-Wax polyacrylic. Anyway, this kit was, like I said, I have a lot of thoughts. So one of my favorite things about this kit was the special drills. And at the time that I bought this kit in 2020, DIYMoon Shop was offering what they called special treatment packs, and they had various, you know, levels of them. And I got like the most special drills that you could get with this kit, which included these gold metallic diamonds, which they called old gold, which I swapped out for the entire moon, and I love how it turned out, you guys. And it's in her crown, it's in some of the stars in the background and down here. And then it also came with these star-shaped diamonds, which I adore, that have kind of an electric finish. And then there were these electro diamonds, which I think they just called electric diamonds, I'm sorry, not electro. And then we had some white ABs, which I put in her, like her hair. There's a particular symbol that I swapped them in for. And those were really fun to place. I did have to reference the original artwork quite a lot to determine where in the artwork it made sense to place these, because the printing on the canvas didn't always make it very clear. That being said, I feel like the rendering is, I don't know, you guys. I think it's good for this size and about what I expect from DIYMoon Shop a little bit, but there are areas of this rendering that I would just saw popped diamond. Yep, I'm gonna grab my sealer and do another layer on this. This is, it's pretty blurry, pretty pixelated, but I feel like for this size that this is not bad. And the further you step back, the more it makes sense. But that, you know, I kind of wish it would have been touched up a little bit, but it, you know, I'm actually still pretty happy with it, believe it or not. And special drills are definitely my favorite part. But I loved that at the time that I bought this kit, that this shop was offering what was really kind of a boutique experience where they would do these packing videos, and your diamond paintings would come like rolled up and in wrapping paper, and it was this whole experience. It was unlike anything that I had seen done before and anything I've seen done since. And so just the whole process of ordering from the shop at the time was really incredibly special and unique. So that had a lot of value to me, but it was a pricey kit. These are expensive kits. I ran into some issues with the drill quality, unfortunately. I think there were acrylic drills and like not great ones in some colors, where they had like, they weren't perfectly flat on the bottom, or they had like extra overspill around the edges. And so I was picking around that kind of trash, but I didn't run out of any diamonds, so that was a plus. And yeah, I mean, I still really was happy that this was the kit I chose to work on for my 150th diamond painting. It still had tons of nostalgia and special meaning to me, and I liked it. I did. And I mean, you can hear the things that I didn't like about it, and I would be pretty blunt in saying if I just thought this was a terrible experience, because the shop is, since, you know, the owners that were there when I bought this kit are no longer there. And I do know, by the way, I do know that Jada Gem Shop, actually, she licenses Cherriuki's artwork now, licensed this exact image. And I have had so many of you ask for me to do a comparison, and I am very strongly considering it. I'm very, very strongly considering. I will say that. It would be really fun to see them side by side. So, you know, stay tuned. We'll see. We'll see. But yes, I am aware that Jada Gem Shop does now have this image. And so, you know, if you love this image and want a chance to work on it, go check it out from Jada Gem Shop for sure. Okay, that was a really long-winded look at this first kit, but I've had a lot to say. That was my first finish of January and of the year, and was finish number 150 of all time. And the second kit that I worked on, this is Ember the Sky Dragon, and look how cute it is. So adorable, you guys. I took this with me when I traveled cross country for a long weekend over Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, and I took this one to work on while I was at my parents' house. I was just there for a few nights, but I knew that I was going to want a diamond painting to work on because, hello, have you met me? So this kit was really, gosh, there's so much that was wonderful and special about this kit too. This was a great month for diamond paintings, you guys. This is actually by the artist Pixie Sticks, who is also known as Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper on YouTube and Instagram, and is named Kate. she's a very dear friend of mine. This is actually her artwork, and it was kind of actually a bit of a rainy day kit for me as well. All of her kits are, so I'm like, I just want to hold on to these kits and get, you know, have it be special when I work on kits that are, the artist is my friend. And this one though, I decided to use to not only travel with, but to kick off my year of all things like dragons. I don't have like a name for it or a hashtag. It's just, I'm doing lots of dragony things this year. But and so this was kind of the first one that kind of kicked it off, and it's just so cute. It's 22.7 by 26.6 centimeters, 20 colors, has some really pretty ABs in it. It's like the white and the yellow ABs and some red ABs too in the dragon. And this worked up really quickly. It's got a nice mix. It's mostly color blocking. There's not a lot of confetti. I was going to say a nice mix of color blocking and confetti, but no, this is truly mostly color blocking. And it's absolutely adorable. So I honestly really struggled to find something to say about this that I was like, what would I say that I didn't like about this kit? And I just didn't really have anything. The only thing that I thought of actually had more to do with the packaging, and that is with these little kits, which Diamond Art Club has several of these like snack size, beginner friendly, budget friendly, trying out Diamond Art Club friendly kits on their Amazon storefront and on their Diamond Art Club website, but they come in these really little boxes, and I feel like that kind of, you can even see it here a little bit, still it just kind of smushes the canvas just a little bit because they're wrapped so small to fit in that small box, and I don't have a solution to that. That's me being really nitpicky, and it is still laying flat, but it is something I was like, man, I really got to try to roll this to help it lay more flat. But I don't really have anything negative to say about this. This was just cute. I didn't do, because I was traveling and I forgot to bring washi tape with me, I didn't do a washi tape border, and I might go back and find some coordinating washi tape and put that around the border of this. But this is finished number 2 for the year and for January, and super cute. Highly recommend if you haven't tried these little snack size kits the Diamond Art Club has. They're so fun. Now, the third kit that I worked on and finished this month, I actually just finished it a couple of days ago, and that is Huntress. Oh my gosh, you guys see that sparkle? Jeez. Calm down, round diamonds with all that twinkle. This is by Rosie Scribbles, and it's from Diamond Art Club, and it is the first kit that Rosie Scribbles had released by Diamond Art Club, licensed and everything. And I love the size point, 55.8 by 64 centimeters, and 61 colors, round diamonds. And this was a kit. This was artwork that I could not get out of my head. I don't know if you've ever had a diamond painting like this before, where it's like you just keep thinking about it. You just keep thinking about it. I mean, this kit released a couple months ago. It was at the end of 2023 maybe, and I had it as a sneak peek. No, I was not asked or told to work on this. I couldn't get this artwork out of my head, and Diamond Art Club has continued to release kits by Rosie Scribbles, and I think she's just going to be one of those artists that I buy everything from, because it's very much my style, and I love kind of the fantasy elements and vibe that it has. And I was, I'm getting all these kits from this artist at Diamond Art Club, and I thought, I have to work on one. I'm loving this artwork so much. I have to see how it's going to look as a diamond painting. And so this is the one that I ended up kitting up, and I am beyond thrilled with how it turned out. I think it looks so good, and it just solidifies, yeah, no, I'm just gonna buy all of Rosie Scribbles artwork. It's fine. Things that I loved most about it, this kit has some gold electro diamonds, which are diamonds with kind of a metallic finish, charted in it, and it's in, like, you can see it in her brooch. and there's a little bit like in the quiver and her earrings and her necklace there. I loved the touch of those gold electro diamonds. They were my favorite. I love when we can see those special drills worked in. There's a really pretty kind of pale beige yellow fairy dust doing some really nice light highlighting in her hair. There's a green AB that's in her companion's eyes, and there's a white AB. There's some like in her buckle here and on where's that? Is that on her arm? Oh, that's the wolf's ear. Okay. There's actually quite a lot of the white AB up in the sky, and there's a light blue aqua fairy dust as well. So I was a fan of the special drills in this one. I thought they were really pretty and enhanced this painting really nicely. And I'm delighted with how it turned out. I think it looks so good. I think they did such a nice job with this artist's work, and it absolutely solidifies that, this is art that I'm going to continue buying and enjoying working on. I was kind of trying to think of feedback to give as far as maybe things I wasn't as sure of. I had trouble with a couple of colors. I think this light blue fairy dust was maybe one of them. There were a handful of colors that I found a little bit that I was having a hard time getting the diamond to fully cover up the symbol behind it. And these don't have guide circles. They don't have the white background symbols. This is one of the, newer round drill fields that they converted to a year or two ago, I think, where it's just the symbol and there's a really faint guide circle, but there were a couple of colors that I was like, I'm having to place it just perfectly to get it to cover up that symbol completely. But I'm like looking at it going, can you tell? Because I did a lot of multi-placing and I'm not seeing any really poke around. So maybe when I was just up really close to it, I was noticing, but I don't see any of it now even up close. So I guess I just adjusted everything to be just right. But yeah, that was, a minor thing, I guess, and might have been more due to my multi-placing than anything. It needed to be, there was less margin for error, I guess, is what I would say than what I've noticed before. But this had a nice mix of color blocking and confetti. I'm really happy with how it turned out, you guys. I'm happy. Happy with all my kits this month, really. But this is my third and last finish for January. Now I have I'll go ahead and say I have 3 whips going into February. So the first one, oh my gosh. I'm going to be on cloud 9 about this one for a very long time. You guys, this is the First Dragon by Raven Phelan, but as in the name is the First Dragon. This isn't the first Dragon kit that Raven Phelan has released or created. But this kit, oh my stars. This artwork I am obsessed with and have been for over 2 years at this point. I sent it to Diamond Art Club's licensing 2 years ago, and it made it into the voting a little bit later in the year, I think, and then it just took a little while to come out, but I had given up a little bit on it, but it's here. It did get released, and it was released as part of their Lunar New Year, Year of the Dragon celebration last week, and I knew I wanted to work on this one right away. It's going to be the kit that I'm going to complete in February and count as my dragon painting finish for February. And it just is bringing me endless amounts of joy. The colors are really one of the things that speak the most to me, but I love the mood of it, the tone of it, and I love this dragon so much. It's gorgeous. It's so regal. It's very ethereal, and look at the colors though at the bottom. Like there's oodles of fairy dust diamonds, yellow fairy dust, and like a white AB, and then this tail. Oh my gosh, these colors, I cannot. There's a blue fairy dust that's doing the outlining in this rock. This just looks incredible. I'm delighted. This is, what's the size on this one? Hold on a second. I have washi tape covering it up down here. Yeah, 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters, 55 colors, and square diamonds. I think it's still in stock on the website, so hopefully this is going to enable you and persuade you that you need this kit. And I think that I'm going to, maybe after I complete this row, I think I'll maybe do then the top rows and then end on the rows that have her gorgeous face. So you guys, this is the First Dragon, which is my first whip going into the month of February. And then my second whip is, oh, I'm delighted. How many times have I said delighted this video? Sorry, but I'm very happy that I have this whip to share with you. You You guys, I have made some progress on my 4th panel of my cross stitch conversion project. Now this is part of a very, very long-term project. I've been working on it for about a year and a half now. And there's a playlist that I have for this project if you'd like to go and take a look. The artwork for this is Once Upon a Fairy Tale by Amy Stewart. The charts from Heaven and Earth Decides. The materials are from Evermoment, and the artwork, the chart converts into such a large size diamond painting that I broke it down into 4 panels of this size. This is panel number 4 of 8. Did I say 4 panels? I broke it into 8 panels, and this is panel number 4 of 8. And I'm over halfway done with this panel. I'm at, I think, 45, maybe 46% completion of the entire chart. I was just working on this earlier today, so you're getting me mid-column. You can see that I am working on it in two 10-wide columns now, and I'm doing the whole column in one go, and that's one of the learnings I took from my Loki cross-stitch conversion project. I like how it's working for me. I'm happy that I've made a lot of progress on this one. I would like to get a couple panels done this year. I don't want to say that I'm going to try to finish this project this year because I can't promise that. I know that in the original artwork this makes sense, but I have to be honest, this is one of the parts of the artwork that I have completed, and I'm just looking at it going, what even is that? Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be Magic Portal. I'll put the artwork up on the screen and you guys can take a look, and it'll hopefully make more sense to you and to me once I see that. But that's interesting. I'm hoping that I'm moving into some elements that are going to make a little bit more sense. Yeah, it's pretty highly pixelated, but imagine you're standing far enough back that you're going to see 8 of these panels all in frame. It's going to be pretty cool, pretty epic. So this is whip number 2. I almost said whip number 4. No, it's panel number 4. Whip number 2 going into February, and then I'm going to call this a whip even though I haven't actually placed any diamonds on it. But my 3rd whip is going to be this Temperature Dragon cross-stitch conversion that I'm doing as a diamond painting. And I just did an unboxing of this and kickoff video for this kit here on my channel that I will link below if you're curious, where I just talk through the whole process and my approach. But you guys, I don't know if you clicked into the description to look at getting some of the blank canvas that I shared with you for yourself, you would have seen my giant note and asterisks that I put in there that basically was like, do not buy this. So it turns out that once because in that video I commented, I was like, is this blank canvas for round diamonds? And then after the video, after it had gone up, I then put some diamonds down on that canvas and realized, yes, that Diamond Dots Freestyle roll of blank canvas was intended for round diamonds. Honestly, I'm baffled. I don't understand like the thought behind doing a round drill diamond painting on a blank canvas, because you're going to see the white outline around every single diamond, and it's going to give a really interesting effect to the image. So to be honest with you, I don't get it, and that's why I assumed that it was for square drills, because I've never seen a blank canvas intended for round diamonds. That doesn't mean they don't exist. I think they're uncommon, I would say. So I did order some blank canvases I found some on Amazon actually, that are for square diamonds that I think are going to fit this project just fine. And so I'm planning to, here in early February, play some catch up and at least do the month of January. And I will either do an update video during February to share with you, or at the very least, I will share with you the progress on this in my February month in review video. But I'm considering this a whip because it's kind of started it. We've kind of kicked it off. It's just the new canvases actually came in today. They're sitting outside my front door. I'm going to go grab them after I finish this video. But hopefully I'm going to be able to go ahead and start on those right away. But I'm excited for this. So I touched on a few things that I have in mind going into February. And that includes working on another dragon diamond painting and, you know, finding some fun like dragon related videos that I can do. Because that's the other thing I like to do, is some kind of dragon related video on my channel at least once a month as well. So I'm going to be brainstorming that a little bit. I have some fun dragon themed things coming in from small shops that you'll see I'll have, you know, a small shop haul or two this month, I'm sure. And then I'm kicking around doing some sort of accessories stash video. I've seen that's been highly requested for some time. Honestly, one of the things that is barrier to me is logistics. I live in a small space. I have accessories stashed in a variety of different places, and I just would have to go and bring them all together to do that video. So I might break it down into like, okay, here's my tray stash, here's my putty and wax stash. I need to do an updated pen stash video. If you are interested in seeing an accessories stash video and you're so inclined, would you please leave a comment on this video letting me know which accessories stash video you're most interested in seeing. And right now what I'm thinking is pens, putty and wax, trays, or I don't know if I really want to do washi tape right now. Most of my washi tape is simply gilded, honestly. So, but I guess if you really want to see washi, just let me know what your top picks are. I mean, and you could say all of them, but like, what would you most want to see first and or second, like top two, top one or two? I will definitely take that into consideration. So I appreciate if you take the time to leave some input, because I'm the worst indecisive person about this stuff ever. But anyway, other things that I'm thinking for February, I would like to continue with this ongoing goal that I have to work on kits from small shops. And I do have some kits from new to me small shops that I'm hoping to unbox and or work on this month. So please stay tuned for that as well. I think that's about it. We'll have a lot of the usual suspects, unboxings, reviews, weekly whip-in chats. So let me know in the comments below, what did January look like for you? Do you have any kits that you worked on that you really loved and were excited about? Any big disappointments? Do you have any goals or things in mind that you want to do in the month of February? Please feel free to share those below. And I'll also have a lot of helpful links in the description box of this video, links to these kits, related videos, some playlists. So please take a look there if there's specific things that you're looking for related to what I shared in this video. You guys, thanks so much for joining me for my first month in review of 2024 with that lovely white noise of my dishwasher in the background. I really appreciate that you took some time to spend some time with me today. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already and you'd like to stay up to date with my diamond painting videos. I would absolutely love to have you here, and I hope that you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.